as you reach for me. It's freaking incredible. So if you choose to perceive that you can help everyone else and not you, you'll keep doing it. Then you must be psychic or something.
Well, I'm going to find out what Orion is.
Yeah, you will too. And you'll be like, it's weird, but that kind of resonates with me. I don't know why, but it does. Like, yeah, it does. And I see that beautiful tattoo. I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful. The tranquility, what is that?
Ambiguity. And backwards in the name too.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And when
Now, do you have another tattoo though? Because they're acknowledging another one, actually two. So I don't have a clue, but okay, cool. All right, because I don't see it. I want to make sure I'm not going for an easy thing. Like I see that, but
yeah, I got one from my real father that he drew before he passed away. That actually came through when we went to see someone for her.
oh, very cool. And your dad's like, right, and hummingbirds. So pay attention.
I see them all the time.
Okay. It's not a general. They don't go over like, yeah, hummingbirds exist on the planet. It's like, no. Either that, like I've seen a lot, or dang, you feel like they're eyeballing you, man. Like that's weird. I've had that happen.
Can I ask you a question that's bothered me my whole life? Because you brought up that whole like Orion thing and being raised by preachers. What's the connection? How do we go from Christ consciousness to like something else? What's that? What's that? It does, doesn't it? I tell people that all the time, but you can't explain it. Like, how did you find that on your quest?
So what do you have to do? You have to live it.
Okay.
Then it becomes the example. You can talk all you want. Sometimes they're not ready for that. They need it in action. Oh, now I can look without being told what to do, and now I feel like a big freaking loser. Okay, well, wait, and you're doing it. So if you could do it, then maybe just need to know it's possible. You're in it, but not of it. Someone else used to say that all the time. Anything I do, you can do. Don't walk in front, don't walk behind, walk by my side. Right? They're all equal. All equal. No better, no worse. Well, accept your greatness. And start helping yourself. And then people can go, you know what? I got that. If you go talk to this person, they'll get you here. You can, wow, I just had to start up. Oh, because here's what you're doing. Just keep giving it to everyone. No, I'm fine. No, I'm good. I'm good. You know, until you finally burn out and have nothing, and then you're in survival mode or you're in living mode. And you jazz on. He's a very straightforward guy. Okay, but he puts both hands on your shoulder and pushes down on one. So pay attention. You'll feel that connection. You'll feel. If you don't have a tattoo in honor of your dad, for some reason he's connecting to a tattoo. I don't know. Okay, cool. Very nice. Oh, he's got your back. Isn't that when he's standing behind you with his shoulder? Wow. He is very proud of you. Get out of here on the way, he says. And he looks at you like this. And start living. Because people will start living with you. That's the point. You're from far to right here. And so again, any realm of God's good for us, but the spirituality encompasses everything. There is no negation, it's all integration. Whereas other religions, they're beautiful, they have a very focused point of view. Within that, there's not much flexibility. So guess what? You've grown up in that, yet you've got a completely different mindset. Does that not tell you how impressive you are?
It makes me feel guilty.
Why?
Because I feel like everything that I was brought up to believe, I don't believe.
What if that needed to be a reference of what other people might be aware of that you know differently? What if you're the one who can have that different perspective that can give them a little insight, not better or worse, you don't know nothing for nobody, but that if it comes to them, they'll do this. You know, I heard that crap 1,000 times, but click. That's the first time I kind of, you know what? Thank you.
Well, what repeats in my head is always believe.
Really? So, how's that working for you?
I don't know, because it depends on what you believe in.
Really?
If you believe in like an openness, then it's open to infinite like endings. But if you believe in what I was taught to believe in, then it's closed-minded.
Well, apparently you have knowledge, huh? Apparently you don't believe in all that because you wouldn't say it. Well, okay, so you got your answer, and
So I don't make you feel guilty.
no. If anything, feel blessed. you've gotten a chance to be in it, to see all those different perspectives. It's such a very focused, beautiful point of view, but you're far beyond that. Yet you allow it to be. Whew.
Out of respect.
Right. Well, so as much as you allow them to live their life right, for them being them, why would you not do that for yourself? Your dad does this. Doing.
I just want to say asshole.
Yeah, you just did. Doggity, huh?
Okay.
So again, just a little bit, your dad's friend's like, wow, that's some cosmic insight. Anyhow, I know that I don't know nothing, but if I can speak from my experiences, my own perspective, that's it. Just something to think about. That's it, something to think about. Okay? He's glad you came here. And your dad gets credit for you being here, no matter how it happens. Okay? He's like, right, ladies?
Thank you.
Yeah. They didn't go into a trance. They wanted to do this. You didn't have to. You felt like, maybe Dad will come through and give me some insight. She did.
Well, when I was little, I would feel him all the time. But as I got older, I felt like maybe he came back down here. Maybe he's not with me anymore. And so that was one of the things that I had brought up to her, is like, I just kind of want to know whether he's still with me or if he's moved back on.
So, do you have the answer at the
Yeah, I
moment?
got my answer. I do.
Okay, perfect. Well, there you go. You're welcome. Okay. Thank him, man. Dad passed, yeah? It's October. Okay, perfect. I'm like, man, October. Kind of general. If you haven't been planning a trip, like in the past 3 months, like, hey, we could go to Cali or whatever the case is, don't be surprised if either you've been thinking about it or someone's like, dude, we should go take a trip. You'd be like, yeah, maybe I can. And I feel like, no, that's pretty much what you said. Your dad's like, no, it is. I don't know, but just play around. And so, within this, because you are a lovely woman, you're also very selective about who you hang out with, which is a good thing. You're going to be incorporating, okay, it's an interesting choice of words, but a few other people, okay, in a very good way, in a very just effortless. They just have to be them, they're real, and they're straightforward, okay? Because you've been strong and you are so amazing that you take care of everyone else. Now, let them, again, just give you the lovin's, and they'll do it with you, can't do it for you. But you literally said you're ready for this. So, perfect.
I just have a quick question, because I feel a little void from my dad now, totally.
Yes, ma'am. That's probably why he's coming through so strong to go, really?
That really nothing, and I have people that around me feel him or get him, and I don't get it, because we were so close. And I'm wondering if I feel very, not betrayed, but very abandoned,
Yes, ma'am.
because I don't have anything.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all I have.
Yep. And your dad certainly understands, but he's like, I'm right here, right now. Here's the thing, I can only be the messenger, that's it. You better have integrity in doing this work. If you don't, you start making stuff up and you put words in their mouth and you screw up their relationship, are you kidding me? That word travels fast. Or you start making crap up and then they freak out and go home and take their own life? Not a chance. Anyone playing with that will catch it real quick going, you better come from love and compassion.
Oh, I
There's
know
only that.
you, and I know
I
that's
know,
all you
but your
come
dad-
from, so I know that, I just
But your
don't get
dad
it.
has compassion and love for you as well, and he's going to pay you a visit. You know the difference, right? Because on the heels of this, you'll know it'll be ingrained in your soul. You won't even have to write it down. Okay, here's for your dad to do this, which I don't think I've gotten that for like a dad to do this. Gets down like this and says, "You need to start living. Let's do this." Okay, now he can't make you, but when you have that visit and it'll be clear, it'll be diamond clear, then
you'll know that you're still connected. That's
don't-
me, kiddo,
yeah.
that's me, that's my mom's connection too, man. 21 years, and I've had 2 visit connections. And she talks to me, I connect, but it's not like I'm expecting,
Yeah.
right? So I certainly, that's hunger, man, big time. So,
I just want to tell you or ask you this because it's so difficult, and I don't know if other people feel this, but when something like that, strangely, it's with my father, which is hard for some people to get, but it just changes who you are. So you go through this whole identity thing after, like, nothing really matters, and it's not like a depression or sadness. It's not that. It's just like
it's a realization, right? It's all an illusion.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
And the perfect thing is sometimes it takes that kind of a mindset to get to that. Now, there's a real slow like me going, oh, I had to do my whole life to get, okay. But exactly, it is all but an illusion. But half the fun is the journey getting there. And if this is all an illusion, well, frick it, I'm going to enjoy this illusion big time because I ain't taking it with me anyhow, right? So, whatever, here we go. Why am I going to have less to be, what is that, spiritual? For me, I was like, frick poverty, man. If I didn't be poverty-struck, but true. I'm going to have nothing to be, what the? If I'm working with an unlimited God, I should be able to have enough to help others and myself.
Yeah.
Click. And I started doing it. Again, I can only speak for me, but it was that pain of losing my whole family. Boom, from cancer. Boom, 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 done. So you feel helpless, useless, and all that kind of stuff. Now, you're starting to empower yourself, so you're going to start to bring people in that get you. You don't have to justify anything. They're like, oh, you know what? I went through that, and you know what? Here's what I did. And I got, you'd be like,
I'm not normally like this because I'm good on the outside.
I know,
so
it's
I'm
like when you're
sorry.
finally
Yeah.
opening up, that's the point. You're always so strong and compassionate for others. Good. But now you're finally starting to give yourself a little bit. That's the point you needed to start. See, it's possible, and you're not negating, you're not forgetting. It's the more love, compassion, and energy you give yourself, the more you can give to others. No longer narcissism, self-realization.
I've asked you this before, but where is my dad? Where is
Right
he now?
here,
Well,
right
now, because
now.
maybe you're here, but I don't. Where is he every day?
And again, yes, ma'am. And
And
I
I'm Catholic,
certainly,
so
God
I know we
bless
have
you.
our differences.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm strong in what I believe,
oh,
so I just have to
yes,
tell you.
you are. That is
But
perfect. I
I'm-
never try to justify. Like,
but
really? Perfect.
No, but I do believe that he could be visiting me, so I'm
Oh,
very
he is.
open and happy to that, but it really isn't there.
If you
And I
would
have
like-
other people like you will say that, but I don't feel it anymore, and I just wonder where he is. 'Cause
Yes, ma'am.
I know him. I know him.
If you want to do some homework, because I just what I did. Spirituality and quantum physics are no longer separated. They're unified, now becoming spiritual physics. Pick that stuff apart subatomically, molecular structure, vibrational frequency, all of that is pure energy state. Scientifically, they are proving there are dimensions within dimensions. It's right here, right now. Truly. Truly, I can only say it, that's all but I've been doing it my whole life, that's all I can speak from, is just my own awareness, that's it, I don't know nothing for nobody, but it's right here. The angelic realm is right here, ascended masters, extraterrestrials, interdimensionals, they're all channels. I need all the channels to work on, because I need as much flexibility and agility to do that.
Got it.
Most of us stay on one channel, and that's perfect. I'm the spectrum, baby, we all are,
Yeah,
but it works.
yeah,
Cool?
thank you for that.
And you get enough of your solid, consistent validation, you'll shift your belief system to a knowing system. Whole different energy. Let me see. You're like the caretaker, man. You take care of a lot of people. And for this, you've started finally taking care of yourself, man. Like the past 3 months, it's like, good, freaking A, finally. And if you haven't had, if you haven't had somebody from your past that you haven't seen in a while, it's not like I haven't seen you in a month or two, no, it's going to be like years, okay, that has come back into your present, you're going to. You don't have to hang out with them, but it'll be an oddball thing enough to go, that's weird, I haven't seen them in like, 3 or 5 or 8 years, and all of a sudden they're here. Yeah, but it's going to give you an opportunity to see how much you've grown. Okay, whoever this person is, they're amazing, they're great. But you're going to be able to go, wow, you know what? I used to think just like that in that way, huh? Maybe I've grown, yeah. because when you're just you don't know. You're just you, do. But when it's pointed out as a reference in some way, you get a little bit of realization. And has your dad passed? Okay, because that's who it's coming from. For that, he knows that you believe in yourself. Now you're starting to accept yourself more effectively, so others will, we don't have whatever. But in this way, it's going to start to give you new energy for this new direction, okay? Because I'm sure whatever you're doing, you never ever want to change, and you never move, no nothing. Yes, it is changing. Because your dad's like, no, it is, and it needs to, okay? So you're strong, you're doing what it takes, and what you have to do, you're not silly. But as time goes along, you're going to be presented just here and there. You don't have to choose anything, but it's going to be more of at least an opportunity what you want to do, not what you have to do. And if you can have opportunities offered that you can pay the bills from these other things, then if you stay doing, whatever it is you're doing, it's because you choose to, not because you have to. Because the bills will be able to be paid like this. Now it's, do you want to be in a fun environment, enjoying, or do you want to be where you have to be? Like, no, this is good, okay, all right, okay. That's how your energy is, from what your dad says. Like, this is good, okay, you're fine. But you got such a full metal jacket on, people don't know how to even get through that barrier. They're like, hey, okay, have a nice day, see ya. They don't even necessarily offer, man, they don't know how. Huh? But the good thing is by you helping yourself, there's a few other, I don't know who Donald is, but someone's name is Donald, okay? Don't worry about it, just...
Not Trump.
Not unless you know him. Yeah, no, it ain't Donald. No. But within this, be open for somebody named Donald. I'll be specific enough. Okay, that's a pretty specific thing. Oh, we see where everyone else is coming from. But within this, more than likely their name will be Donald, and they will be a part of an opportunity potential. Okay, so it might be like one of these new aspects you're going to interview, and you're like, hi, what's your name? I'm Donald Donaldson. Here to Donald, and he got me the job. How weird. Okay, but it becomes a little bit more validating when you're like, all right, whatever, I hope, and then it happens. In this case, your dad gets the credit because he's seeing that. Your dad's strong, man. He's freaking relentless. Like, doesn't have to be too crazy. He's just steadfast, just strong. And you've got those qualities as well. Don't give up just before you're getting there. It's not easy because a lot of us feel like we're buried, man. Like, what the frig? It's dark everywhere. What if it's a potential that you've been planted and you're ready to grow from there, rather than buried and suffocated, or something like that. So, within that, H name. I don't know, your dad keeps giving me an H name. Doesn't have to be his, but if you don't know anyone like Hank or Harold or Henry or whatever an H name would be, like that Donald now, this H name doesn't have to be a career thing. But I'm going to stick to somebody who's a major H name. He's funny, not an A name, but an H name. That's cute. But that they'll be coming in as a very interesting energy connection for you. Okay, so like a friendship or whatever this case is. It will be a very good thing, not a bad thing. Okay? And your dad's like, he kind of rubs your shoulder like, relax. Just hang in there. Hang in there. Okay? You're getting frustrated. It's certainly understandable because you're ready for the change. Just at the moment, it may not be there yet. You've already got the mental thought. Okay? But circumstances are starting to line up to get you in this new direction. If you choose, you could stay right where you are and choose nothing. But by the fact of choosing nothing, you've made a choice. So it's kind of a moot point. Okay, now he's going to let you know, because I have no idea what your dad's name is, at least at the moment. But there'll be someone who saunters into your life, even if it's a real unique name, okay? But there'll be someone who comes into your life, whatever their name will be from dad, okay? That it will be kind of a playful, cute validation, okay? Because they're a nice person. But he's like, but. He's like, but. Good reference. He's like, wait. Okay, they'll have like a smile like he has, okay, and they'll have like a personality like he does, okay. It'll be unique enough to go, God, you know what? You remind me of my dad.
I just met somebody that does remind me of my dad.
Oh, perfect. Well, you're ahead of the game then, right now, real time. Apparently,
Is it
right
okay?
now. Yes, of course it is.
It's gonna-
Is he accurate? Apparently, because I don't know, right? I have no clue. Like if you
Okay.
have it, they're coming up. And
Because I
apparently,
just had that thought, it just sounds like he walks just like Dad.
perfect, perfect. And enough to go, you didn't say that to me, right? I don't
No.
think so, I didn't hear it, but Dad did. He certainly did. I don't tell it, it's a thought, that's it, just a thought away. Tick, 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 tick. That's
So is it, it's someone I should,
Have fun and see where it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that simple. Hey, as long as it's feeling good, it is good. If not, hey, let's address it, or hey, frick that, see ya.
I think I'm there.
Yeah,
To
okay.
that one.
Exactly. See? Exactly. So see, now you know, just because they're in it doesn't mean you have to stop
So
or
it's
stay
his
with
way
them.
of telling me, don't bother with them.
But in addition, his way that he's very much aware of what's
Yeah.
going on in your life.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't say anything. I'm saying it
Yeah.
because he's saying it. And I'm like, all I'm doing is mimicking him. I'm a parrot. I'm a good parrot, though. Perfect. So, if somebody in particular did not come through, it does not in any way mean that they're not here.